P2 on standards. Kolkei is P1 on standards. Best lap is a 2:36.407. Simon of the Desert is P3. Benno from United Kingdom is P5 on standards. Simon of the Desert is P5. Neil Pardo is P5 on standards. Jonah Hacks from Denmark is P4 on standards. Neil Pardo is P5. Jirka S from Czech Republic is P6 on standards. Jonah Hacks is P4. Benno is P1. Best lap is a 2:31.519. Jonah Hacks is P4. Benno is P1. Kolkei is P2. Best lap is a 2:36.346. 5.955 behind the leader. Jonah Hacks is P4. Neil Pardo is P4. Jonah Hacks is P7. Neil Pardo is P4. Best lap is a 3:15.693. 45.302 behind the leader. Benno is P1. Best lap is a 2:30.391. Neil Pardo is P4. Jirka S is P5. Neil Pardo is P4. Alan Serafini Daincy from Italy is P6 on standards. Neil Pardo is P4. Giulia is P7 on standards. Alan Serafini Daincy is P5. Neil Pardo is P4. Giulia S is P8. Jonah Hacks is P6. Alan Serafini Daincy is P6. Best lap is a 3:39.565. 1:09.174 behind the leader. Giulia is P7. The qualification session is at Gult's Horsma. The qualifying session is now underway. Diddle's MC Muffin is P10 on standards. Neil Pardo is P1 on standards. Giulia S from Czech Republic is P10 on standards. Alan Serafini Daincy from Italy is P2 on standards. Diddle's MC Muffin is P5. Giulia S is P2. Diddle's MC Muffin is P5. Giulia is P3 on standards. Diddle's MC Muffin is P6. Simon of the Desert is P7 on standards. Neil Pardo is P8. Kolkiai from Indonesia is P4 on standards. Simon of the Desert is P5. Giulia is P3. Simon of the Desert is P5. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Best lap is a 2:47.392. Neil Pardo is P6. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. PPR Pork Fried Rice from United States is P7 on standards. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Jonah Hacks from Denmark is P8 on standards. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Simon of the Desert is P9. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy improved his P1 with a 2:29.324. Neil Pardo is P3. Best lap is a 4:02.507. 1:33.183 behind the leader. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. Neil Pardo is P3. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Best lap is a 2:29.324. Neil Pardo is P3. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is provisional pole with a 2:28.341. Jonah Hacks is P4. Best lap is a 2:32.797. 4.456 behind the leader. Kolkiai is P6. Best lap is a 3:16.759. 48.418 behind the leader. Jonah Hacks is P4. Kolkiai is P6. Kolkiai improved is P6 with a 2:34.848. Simon of the Desert is P7. Best lap is a 4:09.643. 141.302 behind the leader. Jonah Hacks is P4. Jonah Hacks improved is P4 with a 2:31.502. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. Best lap is a 2:34.837. 6.496 behind the leader. Harry from United Kingdom is P8 on standards. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. Diddles MC Muffin is P9. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. Jerka S is P10. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. PPR Pork Fried Rice improved is P5 with a 2:32.893. Benno from United Kingdom is P2 on standards. Best lap is a 2:30.145. 1.804 behind the leader. Kolkiai is P6. Best lap is a 2:34.848. 6.507 behind the leader. Kolkiai improved is P6 with a 2:34.313. Neil Pardo is P3. Best lap is a 2:30.667. 2.326 behind the leader. Jonah Hacks is P4. Best lap is a 2:31.502. 3.161 behind the leader. Jonah Hacks improved is P4 with a 2:30.879. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. Best lap is a 2:32.893. 4.552 behind the leader. Jonah Hacks is P4. Best lap is a 2:30.879. 2.538 behind the leader. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. Jonah Hacks is P4. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5. Jonah Hacks is P4. Dudere is P10. Kolkiai is P6. Best lap is a 2:34.313. 5.972 behind the leader. Giulia is P10. Giulia is P7. Giulia is P10. Giulia is P8. Best lap is a 2:40.388. 12.047 behind the leader. Giulia is P10. Giulia improved is P10 with a 2:37.466. PPR pork fried rice is P6. Simon of the Desert is P10. Romeo is P3. Diddle's MC Muffin is P11. Romeo is P3. Romeo improved is P3 with a 2:29.876. PPR pork fried rice is P6. Romeo is P3. Best lap is a 2:29.876. 1.535 behind the leader. PPR pork fried rice is P6. PPR pork fried rice improved is P6 with a 2:32.816. Giulia is P9. Best lap is a 2:37.466. 9.125 behind the leader. Giulia is P7. PPR pork fried rice is P6. Best lap is a 2:32.816. 4.475 behind the leader. Diddle's MC Muffin is P11. Diddle's MC Muffin improved is P11 with a 2:38.276. Announcer bot is active. The qualification session is at Horsma. The qualifying session is now underway. Neil Pardo is P1 on standards. Neil Pardo is P1. The race session is at Gult's Horsma. Neil Pardo is P1 on standards. PPR Pork Fried Bryce is P8 on standards. PPR Pork Fried Bryce from United States is P8 on standards. Harry from United Kingdom is P10 on standards. Alan Serafini Daincy from Italy is P1 on standards. Diddles MC Muffin is P10 on standards. TV crew entering the pits is P13. Neil Pardo is P5 on standards. Harry is P2. Diddles MC Muffin is P10. Jonah Hacks from Denmark is P4 on standards. Benno from United Kingdom is P3 on standards. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Jonah Hacks is P4. Harry is P2. Simon of the Desert is P9 on standards. Jonah Hacks is P4. P7 on standards. Diddles MC Muffin is P8. Neil Pardo is P4 0.6 seconds behind Jonah Hacks. Jonah Hacks is P4 0.3 seconds ahead of Neil Pardo. Benno is P4 battling Jonah Hacks 0.0 seconds behind Jonah Hacks. Jonah Hacks is P3 battling Benno 0.0 seconds behind Benno. Harry is P2 1.2 seconds behind Alan Serafini Daincy. Neil Pardo is P4 0.6 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. PPR Pork Fried Bryce is P5 0.4 seconds behind Neil Pardo. Tudore is P8 0.7 seconds behind Kolkia. Neil Pardo is P4 0.8 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. PPR Pork Fried Bryce is P5 0.7 seconds behind Neil Pardo. Harry is P2 0.9 seconds behind Alan Serafini Daincy. Neil Pardo is P4 0.3 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. PPR Pork Fried Bryce is P5 0.5 seconds behind Neil Pardo. Neil Pardo is P4 0.5 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. PPR Pork Fried Bryce is P5 0.5 seconds behind Neil Pardo. Neil Pardo is P4 0.6 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. Jurka S from Czech Republic is P9 on standards 0.7 seconds behind Tudore. Neil Pardo is P4 0.7 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. PPR Pork Fried Bryce is P5 0.6 seconds behind Neil Pardo. Neil Pardo is P4 1.0 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.7 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P8 0.7 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Neil Pardo is P4 0.9 seconds behind Benno. Diddles MC Muffin is P8 0.7 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.7 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Neil Pardo is P4 0.7 seconds behind Benno. Diddles MC Muffin is P8 0.5 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Harry is P2 0.9 seconds behind Alan Serafini Daincy. Neil Pardo is P4 0.6 seconds behind Benno. Diddles MC Muffin is P8 1.0 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Neil Pardo is P4 0.7 seconds behind Benno. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.3 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P8 0.3 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Neil Pardo is P4 0.8 seconds behind Benno. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Harry is P2 1.5 seconds behind Alan Serafini Daincy. Neil Pardo is P4 0.7 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Bryce. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Neil Pardo is P4 0.5 seconds behind Benno. Kolkiai from Indonesia is P11 on standards 0.3 seconds behind Jurka S. Simon of the Desert is P8 0.3 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Jonah Hacks is P6 0.8 seconds behind PPR Pork Fried Bryce. Simon of the Desert is P8 0.7 seconds ahead of Tudore. Dudere is P9 0.2 seconds behind Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert is P8 0.3 seconds ahead of Dudere. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P5 0.8 seconds behind Neil Pardo. Neil Pardo is P4 0.7 seconds ahead of PPR Pork Fried Rice. Simon of the Desert is P8 0.7 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.7 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert is P8 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.1 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Neil Pardo is P4 0.8 seconds behind Benno. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.6 seconds behind Dudere. Neil Pardo is P4 0.6 seconds behind Benno. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Dudere. Neil Pardo is P4 0.9 seconds behind Benno. Dudere is P8 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Dudere. Dudere is P8 0.7 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.6 seconds ahead of Dudere. Dudere is P8 0.4 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.3 seconds ahead of Dudere. Dudere is P8 0.4 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Harry is P2. Dudere is P8 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.6 seconds ahead of Dudere. Dudere is P8 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Dudere. Dudere is P8 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 1.2 seconds ahead of Dudere. Simon of the Desert is P9 1.7 seconds behind Dudere. Neil Pardo is P6. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 1.3 seconds ahead of Dudere. Diddley is P8 0.4 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.6 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.4 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.6 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.4 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.4 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Diddley. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.7 seconds behind Diddley. Diddley is P8 1.0 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.8 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.7 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.8 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.6 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.7 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.4 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.3 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.4 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.4 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.2 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.3 seconds behind Diddley. Benno is P3 1.2 seconds behind Harry. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.8 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.6 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.3 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.3 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Simon of the Desert is P9 0.6 seconds behind Diddley. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P4. Diddley is P8 0.6 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.6 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 0.5 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 battling Diddley 0.0 seconds ahead of Diddley. Diddley is P8 battling Diddles MC Muffin 0.0 seconds behind Diddles MC Muffin. Diddles MC Muffin is P8 0.1 seconds behind Diddley. Benno is P3 0.6 seconds behind Harry. Diddles MC Muffin is P7 0.5 seconds ahead of Simon of the Desert. Benno is P3 0.7 seconds behind Harry. Simon of the Desert is P8 0.6 seconds ahead of Tudore. Simon of the Desert is P8 0.3 seconds ahead of Tudore. The leader has just finished the race. Alan Serafini Daincy is P1. Simon of the Desert is P8. Harry is P2. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P3. Benno is P4. Jonah Hacks is P5. Neil Pardo is P6. Diddles MC Muffin is P8. Tudore is P7. Simon of the Desert is P8. Jerk S is P9. Kolki is P10. Harry is P2. Simon of the Desert is P2. PPR Pork Fried Rice is P7. Alan Serafini Daincy is P9. Jerka S is P1. Neil Pardo is P5. Benno is P6. Jonah Hax is P3. Giulia is P1. Neil Pardo is P4. Simon of the Desert is P1. Neil Pardo is P2. Alan Serafini Daincy is P3. Harry is P4. Neil Pardo is P2. Alan Serafini Daincy is P3. Benno is P5. Alan Serafini Daincy is P3. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Benno is P5. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Benno is P5. Simon of the Desert is P4. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Simon of the Desert is P6. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Benno is P5. Giulia is P8. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Jonah Hax is P6. Benno is P5. Jonah Hax is P6. Benno is P5. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Deuteray is P7. Simon of the Desert is P6. PPR pork fried rice is P4. Deuteray is P7. Simon of the Desert is P6. Benno is P5. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Benno is P4. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P1. Alan Serafini Daincy is P2. Neil Pardo is P2. Benno is P5. Harry is P3. PPR pork fried rice is P4. Simon of the Desert is P6. Neil Pardo is P2. Jonah Hax is P7. Harry is P3. Neil Pardo is P2. 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 Harry is P3. Benno is P4. PPR pork fried rice is P5. Benno is P4. PPR pork fried rice is P5. Jonah Hax is P7. Simon of the Desert is P6. Jonah Hax is P7. Simon of the Desert is P6. Jonah Hax is P7. Alan Serafini Dainsey is P1. PPR pork fried rice is P5. Simon of the Desert is P7. PPR pork fried rice is P4. Simon of the Desert is P7. PPR pork fried rice is P4. Simon of the Desert is P7. Jonah Hacks is P6. Simon of the Desert is P7. Giulia is P8. Simon of the Desert is P7. Benno is P5. Jerka S is P9. Benno is P5. Jonah Hacks is P7. Alan Serafini Dainsey is P1. Jonah Hacks is P7. Giulia is P8. Jonah Hacks is P7. Neil Pardo is P2. Jonah Hacks is P7. Harry is P3. Simon of the Desert is P6. Jonah Hacks is P7. PPR pork fried rice is P4. Neil Pardo is P2. Benno is P5. Jonah Hacks is P7. Benno is P5. Simon of the Desert is P6.